tell me something. When you think of success, what do you see? Fame? Fortune? The green glow of that hypothetical money tree? Shouldn't be. To measure success, you decide what's your best. A deep dig down to the depths. It's the dreams, the desire that pump through your chest. Whoa, what was that? That heartbeat that drives you. And once you find it, then you grind to bind the moments that define success for you. Because here, this is where dreams come true.
And I cannot wait to see what we have in store. Big fight feel. Two superstars with journeys around the globe, all leading to this point.
Now you're ready to stand up front, undeterred and unafraid, riding the spotlight that you've made, knowing that all the world's a stage.
Step up to the moment, step up to the bright lights, step up and perform.
Dedication, passion, sacrifice make all of this possible.
We are about to see a classic.
You'll cry, sweat, bleed, and you'll scream. You'll shout, "Hey world, look at me! Welcome to my dream!" So tell me once again, what is success? What defines this greatness? How bad do you want it? How far will you take this? So go ahead, take a bow. We'll give you a hand. And in return, bear witness
to the revolution.
It has been a long time coming. We have missed you guys greatly for this series. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to finally say welcome to Monday Night Raw on YouTube. 2K25 Universe Mode, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VIBEZ. I am stoked to be your commentator, PTP, and we are here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this awesome event of Monday Night Raw. And tonight we have in our main event, we have Finn Balor going one-on-one with the Mr. Money in the Bank, Peyton Barker, while CM Punk is here in the building of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And on top of that, we also have Iyo Sky going one-on-one with Cora Jade after the events of Money in the Bank. And then we also have a fatal four-way with one member of each team going head-to-head, head-to-head. You already know. And we're going to kick it off with AJ Styles right here on Monday Night Raw. We are greatly missed you guys, and it's time to get to some action. The NXT champion, AJ Styles, leader of the OC, is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the NXT champion, the phenomenal
AJ Styles, a man of offensive innovation. The NXT champion claims to be the mentor of the entire roster, the locker room leader, the role model of the Raw division, of the Raw men's division. Looks to be anything of Monday Night Raw. Man, I'm just so excited to be here today. That's why I'm stuttering all over the place. But AJ Styles seems to be grabbing a mic here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to to Monday Night Raw, the new house that AJ Styles built. I am your NXT champion, and as the locker room leader and a role model to the next generation, I want to issue an open challenge. But not just any open challenge. A non-title match, one-on-one, and it's open to any so-called superstar in the back that hasn't won a championship, a world championship. I'll make an example out of one of you rookies and show you what it's like to be against a seasoned veteran. Oh, we're gonna get an open challenge from the NXT champion, AJ Styles. I wonder who's even gonna show up. What? Are you kidding me? AJ Styles wanted a challenge. Look no further than the newest member of Monday Night Raw. It's time to get bouncy. Javon Evans makes his Monday Night Raw debut. Kicking it off hot on Monday Night Raw here in Pittsburgh.
Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds,
Javon Evans, one of the hottest superstars and that ever came out of NXT. This man is young, talented, fast-paced. He does things that you can only do in video games. And he does it with such finesse. And he's all about that intensity. I love it. And I'm so excited to see him in Monday Night Raw. For the first time ever, we got AJ Styles going up against Javon Evans. And AJ Styles already with the offense, starting off the matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not subscribed to BYG Vibes, go ahead and do so. We are back on our Universe Mode grind with Javon Evans already going for the pin. AJ Styles with the reversal. Back and forth with pinfalls. Cover. Count it, one. And AJ Styles with a forearm to Javon Evans. We are live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And Javon Evans with a nice springboard moonsault. I'm telling you, this man is bouncy. I'm just going to keep saying it. He claims himself to be the young OG. I mean, I don't see many people doing springboard moonsaults like that. Javon Evans taking control of this matchup. Whoa, cutter! Lands the cutter, goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Our NXT champion is still in the matchup. Can you imagine Javon Evans winning against the NXT champion on his debut matchup here against AJ Styles nonetheless? We are live on YouTube. We have signed the deals, signed the papers, and we are now live on YouTube, even though we've been on YouTube. Goes for the calf crusher, and the feet on the ropes, breaks the hold. And great job by our cameraman over here, trying to get the most impactful shots of this matchup, or at least trying to. Cover 1, 2, kick out at 2. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is loving this matchup. Now we just got to talk a little bit more about AJ Styles, because AJ Styles isn't very liked here because he had taken the championship off of Peyton Barker. Oh, phenomenal forearm. Man, I should probably stop talking because the action is already picking up. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Javon Evans kicked out of the phenomenal forearm. The people are behind Javon Evans. Good rollout by Javon Evans. AJ Styles gloating, but then gloating too much. And now Javon Evans is looking to finish this. Oh, Nice kick. Nice kick to the head. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Connor! Forgot what I was talking about earlier, but Javon Evans goes for the cover. 1, 2, and AJ Styles kicks out at 2. What a great back and forth battle we got going on here on Monday Night Raw. We are back on Universe Mode in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this awesome event. Javon Evans sent to the outside of the ring. Let's talk a little bit about AJ Styles. AJ Styles had won the NXT Championship off of Peyton Barker at Payback. And now has been trying to show the world that he is the locker room leader. He will lead as an example to the new up-and-coming generation. But his methods are quite questionable. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But while Javon Evans, now a part of the Monday Night Raw roster, a newcomer here, is looking to make a big name for himself against AJ Styles here. And now trading blows back and forth. AJ seems to be getting the upper hand, but now they're slugging it out. Fists are flying. Who's going to get the upper hand? Calf crusher. Feet on the ropes, though. AJ looking to finish this. I mean, it's already impressive that Javon Evans has lasted this long. Now Styles looking to finish this with a Styles Clash. Whoa! Roll up pin. Javon Evans. And reversal. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles, the NXT champion, remains victorious.
Here is your winner,
AJ Styles. With a roll-up pin. A roll-up pin. Not like a normal finisher and then goes to a 1, 2, 3. No. It was a roll-up pin that gave AJ Styles the win. And now the referee checking up on Javon Evans. Make sure he's okay. And wait. AJ, wait! Come on now! Are you serious, dude? All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, after those unfortunate events of Javon Evans getting stomped out by AJ Styles after the match, but now we are confronted with Miss Money in the Bank, Maria Garcia, for her matchup.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, Maria Garcia!
Maria Garcia winning the Money in the Bank ladder match to earn her briefcase, and now she can cash that briefcase in whenever she feels like it for a title match against Auska, who is our WWE Women's Champion. Maria Garcia had to beat the likes of Roxanne Perez, had to beat Nikita Lyons, Alba Fyre, which is her opponent tonight. Many of the greats in that matchup. What on a match that seemed improbable became possible. And now Alba Fyre, one of the people who didn't win the ladder match.
And her opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fyre.
Like I was saying, one of the people who didn't win the ladder match, but yet now looking to just go one-on-one with Maria Garcia here tonight. Alba Fyre is has more of like a dark and ominous energy to her. I don't know what it is about her. I mean, maybe it's that her holding that torch right there, that bat full of fire or something. She might have to be careful with that because she might burn down the whole arena with that. Okay, she just blew it out. That's great. So we're back. Man, I don't even know what to say, but thank you guys for tuning into Monday Night Raw. Thank you guys for tuning into BYG Vibes, sticking around, watching our content. If you like what we have going on here on this channel, please give us a subscription. Like this video if you haven't already. It'll greatly help, you know, see what you guys like. We are, again, I'm just going to keep rambling on about, we're live on YouTube. We over here, we have a great time. We try to have fun. Maria Garcia, Alba Fyre, one-on-one contest. Let's go. Man, I stutter. Oh, goes for a forearm. Oh, Fast and Furious. Missing everywhere. I'm just going to say that. You guys just keep missing. But that's all right, though. That's all right. Mistakes happen. And a big backflip or moonsault, whatever the freak that was. Maria Garcia already trying to line up Alba Fyre with a woo! Front flip DDT. Maria Garcia not wasting any time trying to take out Alba Fyre. Maria Garcia calling her up. Now, let me talk a little bit about Maria Garcia because there's a bit of history I think y'all should know about her. For any of our newcomers that don't know who Maria Garcia is. Maria Garcia used to be known as Red. She is a legend in her own right. Won every single championship that there is in the WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship. And now looks to gain the WWE Women's Championship here on Monday Night Raw. She's won Money in the Bank before. She's won the Mae Young Classic against Rhea Ripley, who was on SmackDown. And so Maria Garcia with a nice leverage pin. She is known as Red. Her best friend Trey, who is also known as Peyton Barker, will be in the main event later on tonight. Maria Garcia is somebody who has a hot temper, but she knows the insides and outs of the pro wrestling game. Well, we got Alba Fyre. I think we all know who Alba Fyre really is. Oh, whoa! Here goes Maria Garcia's finisher. Oh, flying super kick does not connect. And Alba Fyre takes advantage. Back and forth goes this matchup between Maria Garcia and Alba Fyre. Super kick. What I want to know is when Maria Garcia is going to cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase, but I probably shouldn't even talk about that because now there's some submission hold locked in, and Alba Fyre gets out of it. And now, Maria Garcia still in control of this matchup here. And a Spanish fly! Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Maria Garcia trying to find a way to take down Alba Fyre, while Alba Fyre tries to turn the tides of this matchup. Reversal after reversal, strike after strike, suplex after suplex, grapple after grapple, moonsault after moonsault. This match is kind of back and forth, but Maria Garcia seems to have a good answer to everything. Alba throws at her and tries to keep the control of the matchup. And a flying super kick out of nowhere. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Kick out at 2, and the people are loving it. Pittsburgh is loving this matchup. Chanting women's wrestling, this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The highest competition with the most intense stories. Alba Fyre plants Maria Garcia, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. This is what you're going to see out of Monday Night Raw every single week. The highest competition, the most intense storylines. You're going to see this every single Monday instead of Friday nights. Alba Fyre with a huge headbutt. And now Alba Fyre finally taking control of this matchup, but now, not for long. Springboard into a leapfrog, misses. Alba Fyre taking advantage. Swanton, no! Also doesn't connect. Drop kick. Who's going to take this matchup here? In a flying super kick. Game over. 1, 2, 3. Miss Money in the Bank. Maria Garcia is your winner.
Here is your winner,
Maria Garcia taking the win and retrieving her briefcase even though it wasn't on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I also wonder when she's going to cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase. But that's left to us to speculate and her to know. And now we get to our next match card. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton. So if you guys did not watch Money in the Bank last week, you should have seen it. Randy Orton's opponent for SummerSlam is none other than Roman Reigns, handpicked by Mike Mizanin, our general manager, The Miz. Randy Orton went face-to-face with Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, and Roman planted him with a spear and made a bold statement that he is going to be the World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. Randy Orton does not look happy right now. He looks like he is itching for a fight right now. Randy Orton won this World Heavyweight Championship against Karrion Kross at Payback. Randy Orton has had multiple times to win that World Championship against that of the Rated R superstar Edge, who is currently in injury right now. He was drafted onto the show, and we have not heard any updates from him, but now we're focused on Randy.
At Money in the Bank, it was made official. Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Roman took his best shot, and clearly it didn't finish the job because I'm still here standing. So Roman, if you finally decided to come to work, bring your ass out here and finish what you started.
We're gonna get this?
Just like I thought. Roman doesn't give a damn about this show or the WWE. All he cares about is himself. Which leads me to some... Whoa!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were promised to get CM Punk. Well, we don't have to wait any longer, because here comes the voice of the voiceless. Pittsburgh is letting him know exactly who they want to see. CM Punk, you're chanting him, you're getting him. Now, I have to mention, CM Punk has not been drafted to any show lately. Right now, he's a free agent. Right now, he's just making pit stops at this point. I mean, we don't know where CM Punk is going to go, but we'll find out eventually. But right now, CM Punk is here.
Some people are excited about this main event, I'm completely against it. This is the very thing that needed to change in the WWE. The favoritism. The same old superstars getting the spotlight while the rest sit in catering. This title deserves way better than a cop-out main event. Punk, first off, you're not even drafted. Second, this talk and this title match has absolutely nothing to do with you. So what are you even doing here? 2 words. Free agent. Now, why am I here? Is because I need to address how messed up this situation is. Don't you find it weird that Roman Reigns is granted an opportunity for your championship at SummerSlam without even showing up to Raw? Not even once. I mean, I've shown up to Raw more times than him. I don't care. What really matters is this World Heavyweight Championship and me kicking Roman's ass.
Wow, what a very direct statement there from Randy Orton. He just wants Roman Reigns. He doesn't care how he even got the match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Fatal 4 between each member of our tag team division. And coming out to the ring is Tommaso Ciampa. Now, I have to address...
The following contest is a Fatal 4-Way match. Making his way to the ring, representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
I will have to address about the current tag team champions. Unfortunately, we do not have any more tag team champions. I will get into more detail about that later, but pretty soon we're going to hit commercial break. Stay tuned on Monday Night Raw. We will see you really soon. Stay tuned. We are back live on Monday Night Raw in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. As you just saw in a commercial break, BYG VIBEZ will be having their full playthrough of Life is Strange Double Exposure. If you are a fan of those kinds of video games, please stay tuned and stay subbed on this channel because that kind of content is coming up soon. And as we are getting ready for our Fatal 4 matchup, it's time that I address the World Tag Team Champions Elevation. Now, Elevation consisted of Will Ospreay and Ricochet, and unfortunately for them, they had to vacate their titles and get out of WWE because of unfortunate circumstances that is undisclosed to me. So I cannot provide you guys with the information to why they had to leave the WWE. But now we are vacant. We have vacant World Tag Team Championships, and right now we are having a Fatal 4-Way. And pretty soon, next week, Miz had just made the announcement that next week we'll start a tag team tournament between the 4 tag teams, and whoever makes it to the finals will have their match at SummerSlam for the World Tag Team Championships. It could be DIY. It could be the New Catch Republic. It could be the OC. It could be the New Day. Whoever wins their matchups and gets to the finals will have their World Tag Team World Tag Team Championship match. And Kofi Kingston already showing the world why he's that guy. I love that move. And a moonsault by Pete Dunne. Wow. Guys, I'm telling you, our roster is stacked with talent. While the OC, while Luke Gallows, my bad, is striking Kofi over there,
gets into the ring. There's a lot of action going on over here. Now let me just talk about some of these tag teams over here. DIY, an NXT kind of tag team. Ciampa and Gargano have been friends for many years. New Day and Kofi. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk right now. I'm not even thinking. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. 10 years of the New Day and still counting. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. New Catch Republic, formerly known as also the Brawling Brutes in my Universe Mode. Tag team for just about a few months, you know what I'm saying? And then the OC, obviously, you know, been a tag team for years, with AJ being the leader of that group. And I see that they're trying to form this bond with Finn Balor as well, who's going to be in our main event later on tonight against Peyton Barker. And so now I see Kofi Kingston going for a neck breaker while Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, Trouble in Paradise to Tommaso Ciampa. Pete Dunne looked to add on to that. And it goes for the cover, a kick out at 1. Or breaks up a pin at 1. And an SOS to Pete Dunne. Kofi with the cover. Luke Gallows breaks it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here for Monday Night Raw. Tommaso Ciampa goes for the cover on Luke Gallows. 1-2. Kick out at 2. And you heard the crowd saying that too. Sweet. Tommaso Ciampa looks to go high and lands right on top of Luke Gallows. Wow, ooh, big heel kick by Kofi Kingston. Leg drop to Tommaso, keeping him down. Now goes after Luke Gallows, taking out everybody. Brings Luke Gallows to the ring. Everybody else seems to be getting up. Kofi Kingston tries to get to Luke Gallows. Kofi trying to take out everybody, but it's just not working. Too many people. Luke Gallows, such a big man over here. Just shoving people out the way with his shoulder. And just take a sight at the Monday Night Raw new arena for 2K25. Trouble in Paradise to Pete Dunne. Goes for the cover. Luke Gallows enters the ring and stops the pin. And now Luke Gallows laying the, ooh, I was about to say something bad. I was about to say SmackDown. This ain't SmackDown, this is Monday Night Raw here. Ooh, devastating dropkick to Tommaso Ciampa. Kofi Kingston's looking to get this win here. Pete Dunne dives off to the outside of the ring, landing on Luke Gallows, while Kofi Kingston goes for a dive of his own on Tommaso Ciampa. Calls out. Up, up, down, down. Oh my God. Whoa. I think Pete Dunne had reversed that. The camera angles looked like, thanks to the camera angle, it looked like Pete Dunne need Kofi Kingston in the head as he was doing that springboard. Bitter end. Trouble in Paradise. Who's going to capture that pinfall? Snaps the fingers. I guess they were like, okay, well, they're going to kick out eventually. Trouble in Paradise to Luke Gallows. It just seems to be a little bit too much chaos here. Oh, Kofi, you should have went for that pinfall. But luckily, he was there to stop it. Oh, Pete Dunne though. And once again, Kofi keeps catching you guys. Look at the carnage that is being displayed here on Monday Night Raw. You see kendo sticks, sledgehammers, many different weapons all around the arena. And now it looks like we're getting into that closing moments of this matchup.
Project Ciampa landing on Kofi Kingston. Cover one. Kick out. Oh, not kick out, but breaking up the pin by Luke Gallows. Sledgehammer to the back of Luke Gallows while Tommaso goes for the fairy tale ending. Kofi kicks up from his attack against by Luke Gallows. Springboard lands on Ciampa. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Kofi Kingston wins the Fatal 4. I would say rightfully so.
Here's your winner, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston had a great display of a great performance here tonight on this Fatal 4-Way. New Day is Kofi's definitely going to be riding that momentum going into this tournament. Please check out Monday Night Raw for its next episode for this tag team tournament. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to our next program. Next part of the what, bro? We're gonna get to Iyo Sky versus Cora Jade. Oh my goodness, man. Sometimes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky.
Man, sometimes my brain isn't really matching up with what my mouth is saying. But nonetheless, here we go. We're going to get better at this. Don't worry. Iyo Sky, Auska's friend here. We haven't really seen much of a dynamic between Auska and Iyo. I mean, I'm sure we know that they're part of Damage Control, but there's only one women's title here on Monday Night Raw. So I'm curious to why Iyo is just defending Auska in some sort of way. It seems like every single time there's an altercation, Iyo Sky is right there by Auska's side to defend her. And as we already know, when it comes to friendships, they don't really last long. But here comes the former WWE Women's Champion, the inaugural champion of this Universe Mode. The inaugural champion of this Universe Mode storyline that I got going on. Cora Jade went to war against Auska for the past 3 PLEs. They faced off at Starrcade. Cora Jade won that matchup. Then they faced off at Payback. Auska won that matchup. And then for the final matchup in a 2 out of 3 falls in our last episode of Universe Mode, Cora Jade went 2 out of 3 falls with Auska and lost. 2 falls. Auska was able to get 2 falls over Auska. Or wait, what, bro? My brain is not working today. Auska was able to get 2 falls on Cora Jade to retain the WWE Women's Championship. And now we have Cora Jade. A little bit of aggression from Cora Jade. Does not look happy at all. But I mean, I wouldn't be too if I got 2-0'd in a 2 out of 3 falls match against somebody I know I've beaten before. I'm just saying. Iyo Sky driving Cora Jade to the corner. Cora Jade gets out of it. Goes for the pin. Ooh. Kick out immediately. Oh. Already trading blows here. It's like they're testing each other's toughness over here. Auska looking on. The WWE Champion, or WWE Women's Champion. On Monday Night Raw, before Money in the Bank, she had declared that she wanted to face somebody who is more deserving of a WWE Women's Championship match, that being, I mean, she named names, and it was Roxanne Perez. Now, Roxanne Perez has been on fire lately on this Universe Mode. She has been getting consistent wins after win after win after win. She didn't win at Money in the Bank, but that's alright because in one-on-one competition, she beat Bianca Belair. She's beaten, like, I don't know. I don't know the whole list, but it was a lot of wins. Cora Jade lifting up Iyo Sky. Oh my goodness gracious. Dude, my brain needs to function. Iyo Sky picking up Cora Jade. Drives her to the corner. And what is Iyo planning here? What is Auska planning here? I don't know what they're planning here, but Iyo looking to fly. Spanish fly from the top rope. I'll tell you this, you won't see that on SmackDown. I'll tell you that. And Iyo already going for her moonsault. Is this it already? 2. Are you kidding me? Oh, and Auska giving Iyo the chair to finish off Cora Jade. The ref, get out of the way, ref. And Roxanne Perez saving Cora Jade from even more damage. Roxanne Perez, steel chair in hand, driving Iyo Sky and Auska to the stage area.
You can see that there's a lot going on involving the WWE Women's Championship. Cora still wants to face Auska. Auska wants to face Roxanne. Roxanne also wants a title shot. But none of that matters because if anyone is getting a shot at Auska for the WWE Women's Championship, it's going to be me. And I have the briefcase to get that shot. So next week, I'm cashing in my Money in the Bank briefcase for a one-on-one match against Auska for the WWE Women's Championship. See you next week.
So we're going to get, next week, we're going to get our tournament matchup between DIY and OC, but then we're also going to get Maria Garcia versus Auska for the Women's Championship? She's cashing it in like that? And we're going to get, just announced, AJ Styles, the NXT Champion, versus Randy Orton, the World Heavyweight Champion. It's champion versus champion, ladies and gentlemen. And now it is time for our main event. Peyton Barker versus Finn Balor. And as you see, Peyton Barker
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 255 pounds,
Peyton Barker, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, sends shockwaves to Monday Night Raw. Miz was fuming after the show. And if you don't know the history between Peyton Barker and The Miz, Peyton Barker was told to be a B+ player. He was not fit to be a main eventer in Monday Night Raw. And Miz was not having it. I'll tell you the rest of the story during the matchup. But now we also have another superstar who is, I believe, is main event material as well. He's been on a tear lately as well with the OC on his corner.
And his opponent, representing the OC from Bray, Kelly, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
So let me tell you guys a little bit about Finn Balor here. The first appearance in Universe Mode, he had claimed that he needed to be his past. He needed to be the prince again to reclaim his rightful place as champion. He has been going back and forth with Bronson Reed as of late, but he's got his sights set on that chip. Whoa! Speaking of Bronson Reed, just like what Finn did to Bronson Reed for his NXT Championship match in the past, Finn Balor now gets attacked by Bronson Reed before the matchup. Referee checking on Finn Balor. Finn Balor still wants to go on with the matchup, but still, he's not 100%. And here we go. Finn Balor with a sling blade to Peyton Barker. Already showing aggression. Showing so much aggression because of Bronson Reed. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Peyton Barker here. He is also known as Trey, if you didn't know. You know, Maria Garcia and Peyton Barker are best friends, Red and Trey. However, Peyton Barker was tired of being seen as a joke. Tired of being seen as like the complete fool of WWE. So he changed his gimmick to a more real personality. And now he is at the almost pretty much our main eventer. But Miz is not having it. He doesn't like the fact that somebody as foolish as Peyton Barker is one of his top stars. So he's trying to bring him back down. As soon as Peyton won the NXT Championship, The Miz has been trying to... Well, The Miz had successfully ripped that title off of him in a special guest referee match, which is why AJ Styles has the NXT Championship. Peyton Barker was once suspended because of The Miz for striking him during that matchup. Brought back because of our commissioner, Shawn Michaels. And now is Mr. Money in the Bank because he won his qualifying match and he won the ladder match. There was a lot of story there that I had to remind you guys, but that's how we're going here. And as for Finn Balor, all he's got to say is that he's got to get back to being the prince again, being that ruthless ruler into the division. You know what I mean? Oh! I mean, you got two high-caliber superstars, top-notch superstars in the middle of the ring right here on our main event of Monday Night Raw in Pittsburgh. Whoa, look for Black Magic over there. But then Finn Balor reversed it. Now it's another reversal. Peyton's still in control of the matchup. Going to the top rope. Has Finn Balor in his sights. Looks for the drop kick, but misses. Drop kick of his own. Goes Finn Balor, but Peyton... What a drop kick of his own! It's a drop kick fest over here. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Finn Balor still in this matchup. The strikes by Peyton Barker now putting Finn Balor in this headlock. Trying to wear him down. Getting Finn Balor up. Dragging him to the corner. Successfully does so. What's Peyton Barker planning here? I think I know, because we saw it earlier with Iyo Sky. It seems like Peyton wants to try to take a move out of her playbook. And it successfully connects. Spanish Fly from the top rope. And the crowd is loving it. Now Peyton looks to finish off everything with Finn Balor and hits the game changer. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Finn Balor still in this matchup. And you hear the crowd. Pittsburgh is loving this matchup. So much so that they want to see these two fight forever. You may just get that one day. But here tonight, we need an ending. We need to see we need closure. We need to see an ending. We need to see who comes out on top. Peyton Barker going to the mid rope, waiting for Finn Balor to get up. Plants and a jumping. I don't know what kind of DDT that was, but that's something. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Finn Balor is still in this matchup, and Peyton Barker can't believe it. And a clothesline knocking down Finn. Now looking for another game changer. Wait, whoa. Whoa! 1916! Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Peyton Barker just beat Finn Balor with his own move. The ultimate disrespect, I would say. unbelievable. Peyton Barker has won this main event matchup in a very, I would say bold statement kind of way. And Peyton Barker celebrating with the whoa!
Bravo. Bravo, Peyton. Look at you. Winning the Money in the Bank briefcase and beating Finn Balor tonight. A lot is going your way. But I said it before, and I'll say it again. You are a B+ player. You are not a main eventer. And I will not allow a B+ player take over my show. So I'm here to inform you that your contract with WWE comes to a close after SummerSlam.
What?
I would have ended it sooner, but there's a 2-week extension in your contract. That's why I ban you from showing up to any more WWE shows until your contract ends. And once your contract is up, you will no longer be Mr. Money in the Bank or a WWE superstar. Enjoy wrestling in the indies.
Are you kidding me? General Manager Miz had finally pulled the strings. Now Peyton Barker, after SummerSlam, is going to be fired from WWE. And on top of that, he's banned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into Monday Night Raw. We shall see you next week.